Today, we're breaking down the top 5 most heartbreaking backstories of Demon Slayer. So grab some tissues, because by the end, you'll remember why this anime hit so deep. In respect to the Flame Hashira, the first person we get on this list is Rengoku. The Flame Hashira, the man who smiled through everything. Rengoku grew up watching his mother, who taught him the meaning of strength, to protect the weak. That is true power. But after she passed away, his father, once a great Flame Hashira, fell into depression and alcohol. Rengoku trained alone, pushing himself to carry the flame his family had abandoned. Even as he died on the Mugen train, his final words weren't about revenge. They were about pride, kindness, and never letting your flame go out. Rengoku didn't die defeated, he died fulfilled. And that's what makes his story so beautiful and heartbreaking. For those of you who actually watched the Demon Slayer and seen Rengoku fight, when he said, "Set your heart ablaze, overcome your limits," bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, I literally cried when Goku got killed, bro. It was so sad, yet so inspirational, bro, because like you said, he died with pride, bro. Number 4 on the list, we got Daki and Gyutaro. Before Daki and Gyutaro were Uppermost 6, they were just 2 kids, born in the ugliest corner of the entertainment district. Gyutaro was hated for his looks, beaten and starved. Daki was beautiful, but beauty doesn't protect you in a cruel world. When Daki was burned alive by a samurai, Gyutaro held her body, begging for help that never came, until Doma appeared, offering them a new life as demons. Their story isn't just about evil, it's about desperation. They weren't born monsters, they were made by a world that never loved them. In their final moment, as they walked through the darkness of hell, Gyutaro apologized for ruining her life, and Daki reached for his hand. Even in death, they were together. Now, it's so crazy how sometimes even the demons the Demon Slayer is supposed to win, but even the demons, but sometimes even when the demons die, it can be heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie, bro. And speaking of demons dying and heartbreaking, we got Akaza up next, bro. Before Akaza was a demon, his name was Hakuji, a poor boy trying to save his sick father. He stole medicine to keep him alive, but when his father found out, he took his own life, leaving a note that said, "Live an honest life." So in other words, his father took his own life because he didn't want his son stealing medicine for him, bro. Do y'all not understand how sad that is, bro? That's genuinely heartbreaking, bro. Imagine your father kill himself because you're stealing medicine to help him, bro. But that's just how good of a father, how good of a heart his father had, bro. Hakuji, aka Akaza, spent his years fighting, punished, branded as a criminal, until he met Kizu, a dojo master who took him in, and Koyuki, the woman he loved. For the first time, he had a family. But one day, some hating mother freakers put poison in their water, and his loved one was gone. And that's when Akaza went on a rampage and killed almost everybody. Every man was after Akaza in that town. And that's when Muzan found him, broken, hopeless, and turned into Akaza. Every punch he throws as a demon is fueled by grief. He hates the weak because he hates the weak part of himself, the boy who couldn't protect the people he loved. And speaking of love and family, we got Rui on the list. As a child, he was frail and sick until Muzan gave him power. But when he killed humans to satisfy his hunger, his parents tried to end his life and their own to stop the curse. Rui thought they were betraying him and that he killed his own parent. Only later did he realize they loved him so much they were willing to die with him. That's why he spent an eternity recreating family of demons, forcing them to play roles that would never fill his hole inside of him. Rui didn't crave blood, he craved love. Demons can't feel warmth, only emptiness. When you look at a lot of these demons' backstories when they was humans or whatever, bro, it was low-key sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like it really was. And even a lot of demon slayers have sad backstories. For example, number 1 on the list, we got Tanjiro and Nezuko. And finally, the most heartbreaking story of them all, Kamado siblings, which is my favorite, you feel me, Kamado. I would cop some Kamado earrings. Tanjiro left home for one single night, and returned to find his entire family slaughtered. The only survivor was Nezuko, who had turned into a demon. Instead of giving up, he carried her through snow and pain, searching for help. Every scar, every fight, every breath he's taken since that day has been for Nezuko. And that's why I fuck with Tanjiro so heavy, bro. He goes so hard behind Nezuko. Like, he literally said he don't care what nobody say or think. He's gonna help Nezuko turn into a human. And little do you know that she conquered the sun. Their journey isn't about revenge. It's about love, redemption, and the hope that maybe one day a demon can smell like a human again. So something that Demon Slayer teaches us is that even in tragedy, there's beauty. Every character we cry for reminds us that pain doesn't have to make us monsters. It can make us humans. Which backstory do you feel like is the most heartbreaking? And comment down below if you think anybody else that I did not mention had a more heartbreaking story on this list. I'm not gonna lie, that's why I fuck with Demon Slayer so heavy, bro. It teach you valuable lessons, bro. Like, Tanjiro was literally a peaceful dude, like, kind, love, and like, he still even showed demons love after he killed him, bro. No cap. And that's why I still say in almost every video I make, I can't stand when niggas say they don't like Demon Slayer or Demon Slayer is not top 5. Nigga, you haven't even watched it. Anyways, if y'all made it this far, subscribe. If you fuck with anime like me, if you fuck with Demon Slayer like me, subscribe. Cause shit, we a family. Welcome to the Commodore family. You feel me?